Well, Steve, welcome to Australia and welcome to Sydney. It's been a couple of days here now. How are you settling in so far?
Pretty good, yeah. Happy to be here. Thank you. Seems like a pretty cool place. I haven't gotten around much,
Yeah.
but I had a practice under my belt now, and everyone around the organization has been great.
And after spending your entire career in the NBA, you're 36 years old now, playing 3-4 games a week, back to back, stuff like that.
Yeah.
How relieved are you now at your age and where you're at right now to play one and a half games a week, to not really have that grind that there is in the past in the NBA?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna be. To be honest with you, it's there might not be as many games, but I'm sure the practices might be a little longer. In the NBA, you might have a practice game, but the practice is really only watching film or something like that. So I'm not sure how the grind of practices will be here yet. But yeah, it's a little bit different, but we'll see.
And you've played with Andrew Bogut, Patty Mills in the past in Portland, and last year with Aaron Baines. So
Right.
since you made the decision to come down here, have you reached out to any of those guys to sort of find out a little bit more about the league?
No, I really haven't. I probably should have. I kind of was so focused on my family and getting prepared to come out here. It just didn't cross my mind really to reach out to them yet. But I'm sure I'll get in touch with them at some point.
Yeah, I guess it is it's a pretty whirlwind thing. Like last week you're in America, and now you're down here. It's a lot of things on your mind, and you got your family out here at the moment as well. Your wife Kristen's here. Are they going
Right.
to stay around, or are they going to be heading back to the States?
Well, my wife will be here just for up until the game on Sunday, and she'll take off Monday. But my 3 kids are still back home in Portland, and I'm not sure if they'll come out or maybe at the end of the season possibly. So it'll be an adjustment being away from them, which is tough. But I'll really be focused on basketball.
And speaking about basketball, you're playing with Josh Powell, another ex-NBA player. You and him almost crossed paths at the Lakers, missed each other by a year there.
Right.
How excited are you to play with him, and what do you know about his game?
Yeah, well, Josh is a competitor, a big guy that really understands the game. It's nice to have another guy that's been in the NBA for a little while. We kind of will know, how to play with each other a little bit quicker than maybe some of the other guys. But yeah, he's a really talented, established big man that I look forward to getting some time with.
When you look at the point guard position right now, the point guard position is probably the strongest position, not only in the NBA, not only in the NBL, but in world basketball. It's probably about 30, 40 point guards all over the world who probably wouldn't look lost on an NBA roster right now. And there's so many different types of point guards. What are your thoughts on how the position is right now? And you look at how it's changing. You've now got big point forwards like Giannis and Ben Simmons even sort of coming out now. What do you think the future is for the position?
Well, it's an evolving position. I think, a long time ago it seemed like it was more of a pass-first position. Now it's kind of transitioned to really high scorers at that position. Like you said, you got guys with size that can transition into that role. So it's kind of never changing, position that, it all depends on the team that guy's on. What do they need from him? Some teams, they rely more on the point guard to be playmakers. Some teams rely on them to be scorers. So it's all situational. But it's great to see that the game is always changing, and there's roles for every type of point guard out there.
And with you joining this team, what do you hope to sort of add to the team, and what are you going to bring in your game to the Kings?
Well, I don't think I'll be playing the same way I've always played. Compete hard, try to play great defense, knock down open shots. But one of my favorite things is to be a playmaker. I love to get into the lane, attack, and find shots for my teammates. And so that's something I'll try to bring to this team.
And as I said before, 36 years old. Is this it for you in the NBA? Or would you like to one day sort of make it back there?
Well, hopefully I can play well here. Maybe there'll be that opportunity for a team to pick me up for the playoffs back home once I get there. But this could be my last year, which is okay with me. I've had a long career. I've really enjoyed the game, but I knew I wanted to play one more, and so that's why when this opportunity came up, I wanted to jump on it because I wasn't ready to call it quits.
And didn't unfortunately win an NBA championship in your career so far, but what would an NBL championship mean to sort of be the icing on the cake if this does happen to be your last year?
Oh, it would be completely satisfying. I mean, to me, winning is the ultimate goal. And so I was extremely happy to be coming to a team that I know has a chance. It'll take a lot of time and effort for us to get there. It won't be easy. But yeah, whether it's winning a championship here or just a rec league back home, to me, it's an amazing feeling. Winning is winning, and so hopefully we can do that here.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Steve. All the best in Sydney.
Thanks.